Hey, did you know that half of Americans regret their housing choice? That's a staggering statistic, and it highlights the importance of making informed decisions regarding where you live. Whether you're considering renting or buying, it's crucial to weigh your options carefully to avoid becoming part of a statistic. Today, we're tackling one of the most significant decisions in personal finance. Should I rent a house or should I buy a house? This choice doesn't just impact your wallet, it influences your lifestyle, your long-term financial health, and your peace of mind. At the end of this video, you'll have a pretty clear understanding of the benefits and drawbacks of each option. We'll arm you with the knowledge you need to make a decision that aligns with your personal goals. The dilemma of renting versus buying a home is something almost everyone faces at some point in their life. It's a choice that comes with considerable financial and emotional stakes. On one side, buying a home is often viewed as the cornerstone of the American dream. It's a symbol of success and stability. But it comes with the burden of a mortgage, maintenance, and the risk of market fluctuations. On the other side, renting offers flexibility and lower upfront costs, but it can feel like you're throwing money away without building any equity. The stakes can be high and the decision can feel overwhelming. That's why I'm here. I'm going to break it down for you. Let's start by diving into the statistics and realities of renting a house or an apartment. Renting's a popular choice, especially among younger individuals and those in a transitional phase of life. But what does the data say? As of 2023, about 66% of U.S. households own their home, meaning that 34% rent. Rents have been growing steadily, with the national average increasing of 4 to 5% per year over the last decade and more over the last 3 years. In certain urban areas, the growth has been even more pronounced, sometimes reaching double digits. U.S. Census Bureau reports that the median age of renters is about 34 years, and many renters are either young professionals or people in the early stages of their careers. One of the biggest advantages of renting is the freedom it offers. If your job wants you to relocate frequently, or you're someone who values the ability to move on a whim without the complications of selling a house, hey, renting's the option. You're not tied down to one place, and you can adjust your living situation as your life changes. When you rent, the upfront costs are significantly lower than buying a house. Typically, you're going to need a security deposit, and you're going to have to pay the first and or last month's rent. In contrast, when buying a home, you're going to require a down payment, closing costs, and other fees that can add up to tens of thousands of dollars. One of the perks of renting is that maintenance is generally the landlord's responsibility. So if your furnace goes or the roof leaks, it's not your problem. Your landlord's going to have to handle it. This can save you time, some money, and a lot of stress, particularly if you're not handy with repairs. Renting offers more predictable monthly expenses. Your rent is usually a fixed amount, and in some cases, utilities are included. This makes budgeting easier and helps you avoid the unexpected costs that come with homeownership. As a renter, you are shielded from the fluctuations of the real estate market. If property values decline, it doesn't affect you. You're not tied to the financial risks that homeowners face if the market takes a downturn. Here are some cons. One of the most significant drawbacks of renting is that you don't build any equity. The money that you pay in rent goes towards your landlord. You have no ownership stake or financial asset to show for it. Over time, this can mean that you're missing out on potential wealth accumulation unless you're using it to buy an investment property that pays your rent for you. Renting means that you're limited in how much you can personalize your space. You want to paint the walls or remodel the kitchen, you're likely going to need your landlord's approval, and even then, your options are going to be restricted. Rent is typically only fixed for the duration of your lease, so when it's time to renew, your landlord can increase the rent, sometimes pretty significantly. This can make long-term financial planning challenging. Renting can offer less stability, especially if your landlord decides to sell the property or convert it to another use, like short-term or mid-term rentals. You might find yourself needing to move more frequently, which can be disruptive and stressful. Now let's talk about buying a home. It's a dream for many, but also a significant financial commitment. In 2023, the U.S. homeownership rate stood at approximately. This reflects the enduring appeal of homeownership despite the challenges that come with it. Over the last decade, especially the last few years, prices have increased drastically by an average of 5 to 7% annually, but the growth rate varies widely by region, with some areas experiencing sharp increases. As of mid-2024, mortgage rates have been fluctuating with average 6 to 7% for a 30-year rate fixed, and these rates can significantly impact the ability for you to buy a home. One of the primary advantages of buying a house is the opportunity to build equity. As you pay down your mortgage and your property potentially appreciates in value, you're creating an asset that can significantly contribute to your net worth. Later, you can pull the equity out of the property for things like home improvements, education, or making other investments. With a fixed rate mortgage, your monthly payment stays the same over the life of the loan. It's regardless of inflation or changes in the housing market. This stability can provide you with a peace of mind, particularly in an environment where rents are rising. Homeowners may qualify for various tax deductions, including those on mortgage interest and property taxes. These deductions can make homeownership more affordable by reducing your taxable income. When you own your home, you have the freedom to make it your own. You can do whatever you want. Renovate, remodel, decorate to your heart's content, put an ugly tile, change the shower. It doesn't matter. You can do all that without needing anybody's permission, which is the ability to personalize your living space. And that's a significant advantage for a lot of people. Real estate is often considered a long term investment. Historically, property values tend to rise over time, making homeownership a key component of building generational wealth. Unlike renting, where your payments provide no return except to your landlord, buying a home can potentially lead to significant financial gains. The upfront costs of buying a home are considered higher than renting. You're going to need to come up with a down payment, typically ranging from 3 to 20% of the home's value, as well as closing costs, which can include fees for appraisals, inspection, loan origination, agents' fees, etc., etc. These expenses can be a barrier for many potential buyers. When you own a home, you're responsible for all the maintenance and repairs. This can be costly and time consuming, especially if you purchase an older home, like in New Jersey, where we have homes from the 1900s that require significant upkeep, replacement of iron pipes, and et cetera, et cetera. You got to replace the roof, leaky faucets. Sometimes it adds up. Homeownership exposes you to the risks of the real estate market. If property values decline, you could end up owing more on your mortgage than your home is worth. This is known as being underwater or upside down on your mortgage. This risk is particularly concerning if you need to sell your home during a market downturn in a hurry. Owning the home ties you to a specific location. If you get a job offer in another city or your personal circumstances change, selling your home can be a lengthy and expensive process. This lack of mobility can be a disadvantage, especially in an uncertain job market. Homeownership comes with ongoing expenses beyond your mortgage payment. Property taxes, homeowners insurance, and routine maintenance can add up over time, potentially straining your budget. So, how do you decide whether to rent or buy? The answer really depends on your financial situation, your lifestyle, and your long term goals. Think about your financial picture. Are you ready to take on the responsibility of homeownership, or do you value the flexibility and lower initial cost of renting? If you're looking to build equity and invest in your future, buying might be the better choice. However, if you prioritize flexibility and lower upfront costs, renting could be the way to go. The key is to align your decisions with your personal circumstance and future goals. Both renting and buying have their own set of benefits and drawbacks. Renting offers flexibility, lower initial costs, and freedom from maintenance, making it an excellent choice for those in transitional phases or who value mobility. On the other hand, buying a home allows you to build equity. It provides stability and offers tax benefits, making it a better option for those who are planning to settle down for the long term. The decision between renting and buying should be based on your individual financial situation, your lifestyle preference, and your long term objectives. Until the next video, aim high. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it and learned something new today. If you did, please show us some love and smash that like button. Your support means everything to us and helps us reach more people like you who want to aim high in real estate. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell icon so that you can stay up to date on all of our future content. If you're hungry for more real estate and finance related videos, we've got you covered. Check out this video by clicking on the screen. We can't wait to see your success stories in real estate investing. Till next time, aim high. Bud Evans signing off. We'll see you soon.